We start in Sydney, Australia. Little Richard, played by Leon, is performing when he sees a comet. We find out it's actually Sputnik rocket streaking across the sky. He disappears mid-show, and the next morning they find him sitting on a pier. He tells him he's retiring because it was a sign from God. They argue, he throws away his ring and goes home. Flashback to 1943. Richard is a kid playing dress-up. His daddy catches him, threatens to whip him, but his mom intervenes. Instead, his father drags him to a boxing class to make a man out of him. Richard gets knocked out in the ring. His dad looks disgusted. Toxic masculinity at its finest. In 1948, Richard is singing his heart out in church. His father still looks pissed. Later, his dad uses his sons to help smuggle alcohol. Richard confesses he wants to be a preacher, but his brothers tell him he's too full of the devil. At church the next day, he prays over his sexual thoughts, then starts playing the piano.
Big leg girl, on my way. Big leg girl, what I say. Richard Pinnaman.
The preacher catches him, then storms to his house claiming that this is blasphemy. His dad basically disowns him and threatens to beat him straight. 4 years later, in 1952 in Atlanta, Richard's working in a cafe as a cleaner with a girlfriend on the side. He gets recruited into Sugarfoot Sam's vaudeville drag show. Touring begins. He returns home to Macon, where his mom and siblings support him, but his dad refuses. Richard performs at a club, prays on a church step for fame, and to finally make his father proud. In Macon, he meets Willie, who pushes him towards recording. Richard gets radio play. His family celebrates, but his dad undercuts it, asking about money. But for once, though, he tries to help, offering to buy Richard a car. The car ends up breaking down, but at that point he meets someone named Lucille, who becomes important later. Meanwhile, at his dad's juke joint, a fight breaks out. His father intervenes and gets killed. The cop dismisses it as two black men fighting. Richard confronts the killer, says he'll never forgive him. At the funeral, Richard vows to take care of his mother and his siblings. Now it's 1953. Richard forms a group called the Upsetters. At J&M Studios in New Orleans, they mock him for makeup and pink clothes. His first recording session is flat, but when he loosens up and belts Tutti Frutti, they polish it and record.
Good hot damn, Tutti Frutti, good booty, Tutti Frutti, good booty, oh, Tutti Frutti, good booty, Tutti Frutti, good booty. If it don't fit, don't force it. If you grease it, make it easy. Ow!
He signs with Specialty Records. Tutti Frutti climbs the charts. Then Pat Boone covers it, whitewashing the song. Blackwell tells Richard to make his music too wild to copy. So he records Long Tall Sally, which Boone butchers hilariously.
We're gonna have some fun tonight.
Have some fun tonight. Woo!
We're gonna have some fun tonight.
Everything's alright.
We're gonna have some fun, gonna have some fun tonight.
Richard then buys his mama a big pink house. By 1956, he's touring hard. In 1957, bandmates start complaining about wearing sissy makeup. Richard claps back with a monologue about being called a rich sissy.
Being pretty ain't never bothered me, ain't that right, Lucy? Being called a sissy? You look at here. Them white kids, they dancing to our music, okay? They may have Pat Boone on the record player in case their parents walk in, but they got my record underneath their pillow. You know this joint we playing here? You know how many colors to play it here? None. You know why? Because they can't. I am the first. I am the only. So if you want to call me a sissy, go ahead. Knock yourself out, boy. But you make sure you call me a rich sissy.
They perform for a mixed crowd. The organizer begs for calm. Richard rips off his shirt, then his pants, revealing golden underwear. It's pure chaos. Blackwell warns him, invest, pay taxes, stay safe, or risk being lynched. Later, Lucille asks for marriage. He admits he can't give her that. She leaves, he grieves, then sits through a sermon that stirs him. At home, his mom admits she misses Georgia but doesn't regret moving. She pushes him to find happiness. A preacher visits, and soon after, Richard sees the comet again, tying back to the opening of the movie. We flash forward to Richard singing in church. The man who killed his father comes to repent. This time, Richard forgives him. He is offered a chance to sing with Sam Cooke and is told he can sing whatever he wants. On stage, in England, he faints, but it was all a ploy. He reemerges from a white robe into a bright pink suit. Curtain falls, Little Richard, still larger than life. And that ends this movie, and here are my final thoughts. Leon. Leon acted his ass off in this movie. This movie should have been called Leon, if we're being honest. I've never heard of the Little Richard movie until YouTube decided to suggest it to me. And I was like very hesitant to watch it. But then I was like, oh, this movie has millions of views. I might as well give it a chance. I just watched Why Do Fools Fall in Love, and I should give Little Richard movie a chance. I want to know his story. And they did not disappoint. This was a good ass movie. I will say that I am so glad that being LGBTQ is more accepted now, because this little boy went through hell because his daddy saw one form of masculinity and wanted to basically beat his child into that form of masculinity. And I felt like that was really freaking sad. And if he just had been accepted, I wonder, would he have made better decisions? I mean, I can't say he made any bad decisions during the movie. I mean, he was engaging in debauchery, but that was kind of normal for that time frame. I think they did a really good job telling the story and making it entertaining at the same time, because it's really hard to make the biopics be entertaining and to have actual good actors that can show the essence of the character. I also think that he ended up adopting a son when he was with his male partner, and he also got married to a woman at one point. Like, he lived a whole life, and I'm here for it. But I really think that this was a very good depiction of his life, and 10 out of 10. This movie is a 10 out of 10. And I can't give a lot of movies that, and I can't give a lot of movies saying I would watch it again, but I would watch the hell out of this movie again. Leon did that thing, okay? Leon killed this damn movie. I just, amazing. He's an amazing actor. I've got to do more movies with him in it, like The Temptations. I think he's in a 5 Heartbeats too. I've seen him in a couple other movies as well. I got to do more, because he just captures the essence of every character that he plays, and he deserves his flowers. Leon deserves his flowers, honey. A phenomenal actor he is. I can't do nothing but sing his praises. Top tier. 10 out of 10. Y'all need to watch this movie. Y'all need to watch it, okay? Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I have no idea what movie I'm doing next, or TV series, or whatever the hell. I'm just kind of randomly selecting at this point. I did have somebody request anything with Denzel Washington in it. And although I do like Denzel, his movies are really freaking dramatic and traumatizing. And it takes a lot for me to watch his movies. Even like Training Day. Like, that movie really is traumatizing to me. I don't know. You know what? I'll probably end up doing Malcolm X. That's a good movie. Long, but good, but tolerable, okay? Did I cry when I watched it the first time? Hell yeah. So look for Malcolm X to come up eventually, okay? But anyways, I see you guys next time in the next movie recap. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.